So weird. There we go, see? Everything's slightly off. One second. There we go. Science is with us. Okay, cool. Right, so he passes his constitution save. Do I go?
Okay, that's the end of my turn.
Okay, Snow. Snow.
Oh, I didn't hear you. Sorry. I can see the baby, right?
Yeah. Yeah, so the baby with all this stuff going on is starting to cry. That's the baby there.
Alright, so I'm gonna run. Jump in front of Harzana.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see how far this crap is. 50? I think I can attack that far. Yeah, I'll use... I can't use... Wait, is this a brand newborn baby? How old's the baby?
I mean, it's a infant. It's like sort of a couple of months old.
Please don't attack the baby.
Hold up. I can lift 10 pounds with Mage Hand.
I don't think it's £10. Babies are usually like... Newborns are usually like £5 to £8, right?
Yeah, they're lower.
Yeah, so it's...
Alright, so it's 12 pounds at like 3 months, so I cannot lift it.
Yeah, Mage Hand is £10 though, to be fair, not 5.
Alright, I'll use Vicious Mile.
Through the middle of a battle.
No, it was gonna be. It could be me and Siege pick it up and hold it in the air, like above everything, so it's out of the way.
That's right. Bring it over like
like
the...
a beacon of light.
Yeah. And accidentally drop it into a fire pit.
Kyle looks so concerned about this baby. Alright, I'll do Vicious Mockery. I'll aim for the closest guy.
This guy...
Since yeah, that guy right there. I think that's who Harzana attacked with archery, right? Or archer?
Yeah. He fails.
Hope he likes having disadvantage.
I mean, I'm sure he would like it if he was alive.
This is
Nice.
Literally, your words killed him. What did you say to him to kill a man?
Does he look like the ones in the other room?
Kind of, yeah.
I told him his chanting lullabies were trash, which is why the baby is crying.
And that literally kills him. Then these guys are surprised. Triglavian's not really surprised, but it's chained out, so it doesn't really get to do anything. And Siege.
Okay. Am I considered hidden at the range I am from the cultists nearest to us or not?
No. You're standing in an open doorway.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Okay. This is a bit of a weird one. So, clear question to the if I moved out of line of sight and that's really shitty. I was gonna say if I moved out of line of sight and hid, then came around the doorway and fired, would that count as sneak attack? But that's weak, I think.
Yeah, I mean, you can't. I don't think you can bonus action hide and then attack in the same turn.
Well, I can because I'm a rogue.
Yeah, but I was just trying to think like what you say to go around the corner. I think they would. I don't know. Explain how you want to do it.
Well, I mean, literally, the only place available to hide would be to step out of line of sight, prepare a knock an arrow, and then step round and fire it as quickly as I could at the centre cultist in the middle of the aisle.
I mean, mechanically, I think that's how it's supposed to work. So, in theory, yeah. Notionally, that's stupid, and we all know this. But however, that's the mechanics of Dungeons and Dragons. So, I guess that's fine.
Okay, so you're happy with me doing that, yeah?
Yes.
Okay, then I will move. Oops, no, that's the wrong tool. So yeah, for purposes of I'll move up, then back, and then fire an arrow longbow at the centre one, which is this one here for me. Why is that not pinged him? Come on, ping. There we go. That one.
Nice. 17 hits. And
then
you one-shot him.
wow. Okay. And then I'll move back into cover.
Dude, that dude in the bed killed you harder than these guys.
No, no, right?
Sir
the dude in the
Tristan.
bed almost killed him.
So you're saying that
Yeah.
Siege had to tumble with the guy in a bed and came out worse?
Definitely.
Just confirming. So Tristan, it is the turn of the person with the initiative of 1.
Well, it seems like these guys are actually soft as shit. So I'm gonna rush to here and swing at this one. Because these guys actually don't seem strong enough that I need to stand in the doorway and, you know, block. I can't hit anything, but whatever.
Yeah, so which one are you attacking, sorry? This one here?
This one, yeah.
Okay, 12 hits, and you kill him in a single blow. As you cleave through these individuals.
Yeah, my mighty rock breaker.
Yeah. And is that your turn?
It is.
Okay, right. So now they're now no longer surprised. This one next to you, Sir Tristan, is going to stand up, and he is going to like pull his scimitar from under his robes, and he's going to scream something that you can't quite make out. It's in a language you don't understand, and he's going to try and attack you with his scimitar, which misses. It's a real shame because he crit in the advantage, but he definitely misses.
I mean, these things happen.
Yeah, as it clinks against your armor, clink. It sounds like tin. The pitiful weakling that this man is compared to a specimen like yourself.
I mean, in fairness, they're all pitiful weaklings compared to me.
Harzana.
But I move forward. Then I use Arch on the guy on top.
Okay. $16 hits. Nice. Bolt blasts him almost off his feet as he's trying to stand up. He gets rocked. It almost spins all the way around like pirouetting. He manages to regain his balance. Anything else from you, Harzana?
So these two guys are just out of range for produce fire, which is kind of annoying. So let's see, what can I do? I'm going to use my action to dash, so I'll move a little bit further ahead.
Okay. Is that you?
That's my turn.
Okay. Kicks.
X is gonna run up.
Mm-hmm.
There. Need measurements tool. Yeah, fine. He's gonna cast magic missile on this one.
Mm-hmm.
And the 2 next to the child.
Nice. So that's a
Which
spell
is-
slot.
Yeah, correct.
Nice. So that's rolled it weird.
Yeah, it does indeed. This is 3 guards.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's 3 ranged spell attacks, isn't it?
Yeah, it should be each one. No, they automatically hit, but each one should be 1d4 plus 1. But it's come out as
Yeah.
9, and when I expand it, it just says 3 times 3. 1d4, 2, and in total.
Yeah, and then it rolled 2 d4s. Do you want me just to roll them one by one now for now?
Wait, hang on. I'm trying to see where this 9s come from. Because I only see a single
It's
d4
2
being rolled.
plus 1, and it's 3 times. So the D4.
Right, but that's not. Oh, I see. It shouldn't do that though. It rolls each one, so you should roll.
3
Yeah.
separately, surely.
Yeah, rather than multiply it. So yeah, just take the first one is 3 damage, and then hit that button twice.
The magic missile button one?
No, the one d4 plus 1 in the spell. If you click that, it'll roll it for you.
Okay.
Nice,
Oh wow.
nice. So the first one hits who? Sorry.
The first one in front of us, this one.
Oh yeah, he dead. He dead.
And then the other 2 were going to the cultist near the baby.
Okay, this one here. So that's 10 on him. So he also dead. Very nice. Okay, and can you roll a D100? $82. You can take 1 additional action immediately.
Nice.
So you feel the surge of wild magic, and you feel like you can quickly do something else.
Gonna be yeah, I'm gonna use a firebolt on the to the baby.
Nice. That's a cantrip, right? Yes.
Yeah, cantrip. Yeah.
Oof. Oof. What a hit from the
With
little.
an advantage, right? Haha.
It's a hit. And yeah, good hit. Anything else from you, Kix?
Nope.
Snow.
Alright. So seeing as how everyone's like nearly freaking obliterated, she's gonna step forward to be hopefully in closer range. Only 2 left. How injured does this guy look? And how injured does this guy look?
I mean, the guy at the back of the room looks okay. The guy at the front of the room looks unharmed.
How's that Triglavian looking?
Chained up and angry, it's thrashing against its chains.
Alright. I'm gonna use Bardic Inspiration on... I'll use Bardic Inspiration on Tristan.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm gonna cast Mage Hand to try and drag the baby away from the Triglavian and this person. So I'm
Okay.
gonna try and drag them like oh my god. Ideally like kind of south, gently dragging them. Not
Okay.
trying to pick them up, just kind of grab them by the foot and pull them.
How much range is there on Mage Hand?
Oh, you're right. Shh. I can't reach that, can I?
Thank God, lucky baby.
Look at all those opportunity attacks.
Have you never dealt with... Yeah, it's 30. Have you never dealt with a baby? You can do a lot with them. Well, I guess then my bonus... for my normal... Not my bonus, sorry. For my normal action, I'll just do Vicious Mockery on this guy down here.
Okay, so he take a wisdom save. He passes.
Dang it.
Anything else from you?
No, that's it.
Okay. So this door here in this back corridor opens, and this guy comes through and runs towards the door, sees you, Siege, and draws his sword.
Yeah.
And then this guy here also runs through, also sees you, and then can you make a wisdom save, please?
Nope, I can't.
So he sees you and he puts his hand out towards you, and he says, "Grovel." And you feel compelled to drop to your knees, and you are prone. It says you fall prone and then end your turn, but I mean it's not your turn, so I don't understand what that's supposed to mean. Okay, so that is them. Now it's the turn of this guy over here. So he is going to, you see, like this almost like dark translucent shield go poof and radiate around him as he turns to face you all, and he will fire a bolt towards you, Sir Tristan, standing there. Can you please make a dexterity save?
Probably not, but I'll give it a shot.
So you passed,
Oh, I'm a legend.
and that's it. It's a cantrip, so it's not hugely exciting. And then the Triglavian, the Thrash, is chains. Siege, you are prone, and you can't resist groveling in front of this thing.
Yeah. So I'm assuming there's not a lot I can do from that point of view.
So I'm just double checking. No, you fall prone on your turn and then end your turn. So that on your turn you fall prone, and then
Yep, okay.
end your turn. So yeah, Sir Tristan.
So since I am bardically inspired, and since this guy is basically beneath my notice, I'm going to charge up to this guy instead.
So this guy is going to get an opportunity attack.
Oh, he absolutely is. He can go for it.
16 against your AC.
Yeah, he misses. It's alright, some of us are just born better. I will be adding my default. Oh, it's a D6 even. Oh, for fuck's sake.
That's a miss, so you're not one of the ones that were born better then, I guess.
Oh.
Anything else from you, Sir Tristan?
No, that's my turn.
Okay, so back to the top. This guy here is going to charge at you, Harzana. His arms flailing scimitar, and he tries to slice at you. 12 against your AC.
It misses.
Okay, it's his turn. Harzana, it's your turn now.
So when I'm doing ranged attacks against him, I got disadvantage, right?
Yes.
This is what happens when the tank doesn't do his job.
The tank runs away and leaves the dots around.
Oh, this guy's just so weak, though. You could just push him over. You must have a stick or something you can bash him with.
I can draw my scimitar and slash at him.
Claws or something.
That's a miss.
And then I'll use my bonus action for the archer. I believe that's a ranged attack as well.
Yeah, it does sound like it being called the archer and everything. It's also a miss.
Damn it. That's my turn.
Kicks.
Giggs is gonna run forwards. Yeah, they're dealing with that person there, so that's fine. Nah, I will save the tall lady. I'm gonna do chill touch on the cultist next to Hosanna.
Oof. Range spell attack. 12 to hit. That meets it, beats it. So 8 necrotic damage, and he is can't regenerate hit points, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Anything else from you, Kix?
No, I will leave it at that.
Snow.
Alright, which one looks more injured? This guy or this guy?
This guy is like frozen and like bits of his skin falling off.
Oh jeez. I want to move 30, but if I walk by him, he can opportunity to attack me.
Mm-hmm.
Is that 30 feet? I think that's 30 feet. Yeah. So I'm gonna do that, and then I will vicious mockery that nerd.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So the guy Sir Tristan's fighting, right?
Whoever's lowest, yes. Wait.
Whoever's,
Yeah, who's ever's. Oh, I think I might just out of range.
So the guy that in front of Hosanna.
The Hosanna guy, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, he fails.
With Herzana. Yes.
Good thing. The first guy passed, and then the second guy failed. And your words literally again slay a man as he drops to the floor. It's just like literally just crumples. Like goes from being screaming and waving his scimitar in the air to literally just a crumpled mess on the floor. But with just some words. Meanwhile, over here, this guy is going to run to you, Siege, and then he gets advantage on you, and he's going to try and hit you with his mace, and he's hitting you over the head. So the first attack misses, second attack hits and does 8 bludgeoning damage.
Unconscious.
Nice. And then this guy is going to 15, 20, 25, run to here. And he is going to... He sees you, Kix, and he's going to try and cast a spell at you. Can you make a wisdom save? So you feel all your joints lock up. You're under the effect of hold person, so you're paralyzed for the duration. And then it's this guy on you, Sir Tristan, and he's going to grab you with his hand, and old wounds that you've had before you feel like burst open as you take 15 necrotic damage.
Ouch. And I actually take the whole amount, which is ridiculous.
Just from his touch, and the demon thrashes. It's not very effective, much like Magikarp. Siege.
Do you want me to roll these in private, or do you want me to roll them publicly?
I
Publicly.
just roll them publicly, yeah.
Oh, I wanted to roll them in private.
Just a straight D20, please.
Yeah. Damn it, I passed. I mean, yay.
1 pass. Sir Tristan, it's your turn.
Okay. So I didn't like getting hit. So I will start by recovering 9 health. And then I will bash this guy.
13 looks like it's going to slice through, but then that translucent shield that you saw before flares up as it dunks off of that, and you miss.
Damn his +2 AC.
Anything else from you, Sir Tristan?
No, that ends my turn.
Okay. And then, Harzana, it's your turn.
So Kix is paralyzed.
Yeah, you heard voices from behind you, and you saw Kix like almost like screech to a halt. Something paralyzed his very body.
Well, I know the procedure, so I'm going to cast Lesser Restoration on him.
Nice. So Kix, you're no longer paralyzed.
And then I move further on. I'm going to Archer the cultist guy.
That'll be a miss.
Okay.
Anything else?
That's my turn.
Kix. You're no longer paralyzed.
Oh, he didn't like being attacked, so he's gonna the cult person coming from behind. He's gonna take Hail's Bolt to the head.
Okay. Oof. That's a miss.
Okay, maybe not.
Anything else from you?
I'm gonna run behind this pillar, and no, I can actually walk. Can I walk toward here? Yeah, I can. And I use my bonus action to hide my goblin feature.
Nice.
Nimble
You have
escape.
to make chaos magic if he misses or only if he hits.
So the oh, you mean, oh yeah, so that's a good point. Yeah, roll a d100 because you cast a spell. 92. If you die within the next minute, you immediately come back to life as if by the reincarnate spell. If you want to change your race, just have someone kill you in the next minute.
Right, you've got
Go mental.
10 rounds of invulnerability, Mr. Goblin. Go
Well,
on.
I mean, invulnerability is maybe not the right word, but so this guy who, sorry, Snow, it's your turn. I'll move by you.
Yes, the Snow's gonna take a couple steps forward again. Seeing these folks back here attacking Kix and then Harzana trying to help out, she's gonna call to Tristan. Tristan, there are people behind us. We need some help. And then she's gonna cast. Oh, what did I want to cast? I'll just do Vicious Mockery. It's paid off. I talked too soon on this dude.
Okay, so wisdom save for him. He fails. So he's disadvantaged your next attack roll, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I only did 1 damage.
He's like, ow, my ego. Okay, so Siege, the guy next to you, I mean, you don't see this because you're unconscious at this point, but he's going to leave you. 10, 15, 20, 25. 30. Okay, and then he's going to dash. Okay, and that's his turn. This guy is going to also move forward. And then he is going to try and... Thank you very much. He's going to cast spell. And right here next to you, Harzana, appears a spiritual weapon.
I just spent like 5 minutes looking for it. I just walked back into the kitchen
Mm-hmm.
and a cat sat next to it with it under the counter.
The pourer.
Yeah.
Cat stole the pourer. It's done it in yellow for some reason, but which is not handy because the square is background. But that yellow highlighted square, if you can see it, that I'm pinging, that is the spiritual weapon. So it is. Yeah, it's not the best color considering the background is almost the same color. But that is going to take a hit at you and miss. So that's. I think that's his turn. That was a bonus action. It is a bonus action. He will also cast Sacred Flame towards you, Harzana. Can you make a dexterity saving throw, please? You pass. Everything is fine. Okay, this guy next to you, Sir Tristan, he is going to grab you again and miss this time, or rather, the spell seems, you feel those wounds like, but it doesn't seem to pierce you like it did last time.
Yeah. He's not going to get me with the same trick twice.
Jalavian flails is not very effective. Siege.
Fail.
Oh. Do you have to do push-ups for failed death saves, or?
No,
you have to do 1,000 push-ups for a character death, is what I heard. Sir Tristan, it's your turn.
All right. Now that guy didn't manage to hurt me, so hopefully this time I can finish him off. Oh, that's better.
That's a hit. Nice. You slice into him with Rockbreaker. And you feel the sword like tremble in your grasp as you burst through the magical shield that he had up before him. He doesn't look great, but he doesn't look too bad either. He looks bloodied.
We definitely need to drop this guy so we can face the people behind us too.
Harzana, your turn.
I am going to turn around and face the cultist just threw some spells at me and try the reverse Uno card as I cast Hold Person on him.
Hold me? No, hold you. Wisdom save. Let's see how he does on this. He fails! As he is paralyzed by your magics. They lock him in place, and you can see his eyes. He's confused. He's not had this happen to him before. He's like, wait a minute, I'm the big shot around here. I'm the one that does this kind of stuff. Anything else from you, Harzana?
I'm just going to move here and then arch at the cultist guy.
Let me just check two things. One, spiritual weapon. Okay, it's not a concentration spell. Two, does it get an opportunity attack?
I thought it could only attack as a bonus attack.
I think so too. Does spiritual weapon get attack of opportunity? Automatically filled in. No, it does not. Okay, you are fine to move.
And then arch at the dude standing next to Tristan.
That's a hit. It pierces through the shield that he had up, and the bolt flies into him. It's hard to talk and do math sometimes, even if it is simple math. Anything else from you, Harzana?
No, that's everything.
Harzana once again proving to be the powerhouse of the team. Kicks.
The whole idea of me as a psyop, it's literally just Hazana.
What's your job? I make sure Harzana doesn't die.
Exactly.
There was still one cultist standing here, right?
Yes, correct.
He's gonna run here.
Yep.
And fire. Literally fire.
That's a miss.
Dang it. Then should I do that? Oh, let me go. No, I will leave that as.
Okay. Anything else from you?
Nope.
Snow.
Snow's gonna run up right here. Can I pick up the baby, or will that provoke an opportunity attack from this person?
He's probably not going to hit the baby.
I mean, you could run into that square and pick the baby up. You have to be into that square to pick the baby up.
Okay, so Snow is gonna pick up the baby, like a cat picks up a baby, but she's not gonna grab the baby by the neck. She's gonna grab like the swaddle. I'm assuming it's being swallowed right now. So she's gonna gently pick it up. So then, therefore, any attacks from like these creatures will go to Snow.
Okay.
If you
And then
move
as
back
she's
via
doing-
me, I can
By what?
intercede. I said if you move back via me, so through the square that's between me and you, I can intercede if they do hit you.
Okay. I'm gonna do that instead of like going all the way around and wasting movement. And then I'm gonna do, while I'm standing here holding the baby, I'm gonna
I've moved it
stab
off the
this
field,
jerk.
but you currently are holding a baby. So just remember that.
I'm
Nice.
gonna stab this guy. I'm gonna whip open my flute to reveal a dagger and shank him.
A baby in one hand, a knife in the other.
Yeah. So I was like, I'm a proud mom. Nice. That was a good hit with your little dagger. Anything else from you, Snow?
No. No, I don't think so. Oh, she informs the party that we haven't seen Siege, so we should probably go save him.
This guy here is going to keep running. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and then he's going to draw his heavy crossbow and aim it at you, Harzana, and fire it. 17 against your AC.
It hits.
For 8 piercing damage. As a bolt, heavy bolt, thuds into your back essentially at this point. And then heavy crossbow has the loading property, so you can't fire it again. Okay, that's his turn. Meanwhile, this other guy,
So I need to
he's
do,
con save,
I need
yeah.
to do concentration.
Yeah. So that's a pass, I believe.
Yeah.
So the other guy is still paralyzed, he can't do anything, and the spiritual weapon just stays where it is because it needs his bonus action to command it to do something. So gameplay moves on. This guy here, next to you, Snow, sees you with the baby, and he's going to try and grab you as you're next to him.
Okay,
And he hits you. It's not that type of attack.
Can't.
It's a magic one. So Tristan, but nice try.
Oh no.
And
I mean, if it's an attack, it counts. If the word attack is used, it counts.
it's a spell attack. An interception is physical.
It actually doesn't specify physical attacks.
But we know it is, and him grabbing you and then casting inflict wounds is different. So you take 21 necrotic damage.
It's, oh my god. Alright, I have 6 HP left.
They moved the camera account,
Yes.
so they can actually see the fight.
Sorry. There. And then the Triglavian flails. It does nothing. And then Siege, another death save for you. Another pass. And Sir Tristan.
Right, I'm gonna whack this guy.
Oh,
Yeah!
yeah.
Hell yeah, dude.
So describe how you finish him off then.
So he's kind of reaching in to hand the cat, and I'm sort of drawing back and kind of stabbing almost directly through the parts of him I can see. So just kind of skewer him straight through.
Nice. Yeah, so you just absolutely skewer this guy with Rockbreaker. The blood bursts from his mouth as you do so, and you feel Rockbreaker vibrate in your hands, the pommel of the sword like hum with power as you plunge it through him.
It was the guy's fault for leaving an opening.
Okay, back to Harzan, unless you've got anything else, Sir Tristan?
I will be moving up to where this guy is.
Harzana.
I will cast Archer on the guy standing next to Tristan.
Okay. Nice, so that's definitely a hit.
Then I'll move to Snow and cast Cure Wounds.
Anything else from you?
And then I'll just dodge behind that pillar.
Nice. Kicks.
He's gonna walk towards here. And he's gonna firebolt dude below him.
Nice.
Damn, dude.
It hits. He kind of
Nice.
notices.
And then I will walk behind the pillar again, like here.
Snow.
How injured does this guy look?
I mean, he looks. I mean, he's just been hit by Sir Tristan, basically. Or sorry, not by Tristan, by Harzana. He's just been hit by that archer, and that's about it. There's a slight singe on one of his shoulders.
Alright, I will use Vicious Mockery. It will be a child, like a child playground insult of haha, I have the baby, you suck.
That's exactly what we used to say to each other in the playgrounds at school as well. Haha, I have the baby. He passes.
Dang it!
He's had many years to study defense against not having the baby.
Sir Tristan, he's right in front of you. It's his turn, and he's got his mace and his crossbow, and he throws them both down and puts his hands in the air.
Oh,
This guy is still paralyzed and can't do anything.
Also, I wanted to move.
Yeah, I think
Sorry.
Harzana, if you're going to keep holding, in fact, we'll do the end of this round. So Trillian flails, siege, save, or not save. So that's siege. You're now stable. For 1 hour, you're unconscious for. And Sir Tristan, it's your turn.
okay. So I'll use my foot to kind of kick aside the guy's weapons. I know where the goblin is, so I'm going to kind of kick them that way in the hope that the goblin will sort of snatch them up or whatever. And then I'll, ask the guy clarify that he's surrendering. So, like,
Yes, I
say
surrender.
loudly that
He
you're
looks
surrendering.
around at all the dead bodies like, I'm just a mercenary. I'm paid to guard them. This is not worth my life.
Okay. And what about the other guy?
He's still under the hold person spell.
Okay.
Was that a question to me, or were you saying that to the guy?
I'm saying to the whole. Oh, he can't speak, can he?
Yeah, he's paralyzed.
I'm like, guy that can't speak. Do you surrender? God, what a twat. Okay. Yeah. So in that case, I'll just. So I'll ready to swing for this guy if he does anything uppity, but otherwise I'll kind of signal to Harzana that this guy surrenders. This guy's no threat.
Okay. We'll come out of initiative, but you need to deal with that guy that's currently being held personed by Harzana relatively quickly because that spell has a 1 minute time. So, but we're out of initiative, so you can tell me what you want to do rather than go through everybody.
Where's the rogue when we need him?
There's no sign of
Where is-
siege. No sign of siege.
So
Why don't we
I guess
ask our new surrender dude?
That's true. Did you see a rogue on your way in here?
Tiefling guy.
Yes, I dispatched him on my way to this room.
I appreciate that, honestly. No, don't. So he's dead.
I left him bleeding out. I saw him. He had weapons. I was doing my. I'm a mercenary. I was doing my job. I neutralized that threat and I moved here.
Him.
Okay, possibly he's not dead. Goblin Goblet.
I will go check.
Snow starts running too.
No, take care of the baby.
Wait,
I'll...
Don't forget, like,
Oh,
as this is happening, this guy
Well-
is ticking through. He's probably got like 30 seconds left.
Fine.
Tristan, tie up this guy.
How's the Triglavian looking? Is he still
Still
pretty
chained
solidly
up.
chained?
Yes, looks pretty solidly chained up. So Tristan, are you tying up this guy?
Um,
Because you'll have to leave this
Yeah.
guy
I suppose
to
we
do so.
probably should, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna make clear to him that we're not gonna hurt him, but obviously it will look better it will look better for him if his employers come by and he's like tied up than if we just like just left him standing around.
Yes, I understand
I
how
have
it
the
works.
contest.
I've offered you my formal surrender.
Oh yeah, I'm not gonna like
I
rough
am-
him up or anything. I'm gonna tie him in a kind of he's restrained and he's like sat on one of these benches type thing.
Okay, Hosanna.
I yell at the system to tie up the cultist instead. My spell won't hold forever.
Yeah, so Sir Tristan, you've only got time to either go to the cultist or tie up the guy that you're with right now.
Okay, I'll ask the guy that I'm with right now to help me tie up the cultist.
I can't do that. I've surrendered. I will not actively go against my employers.
This guy's a pain in the ass, but I respect it. So okay, I'll tie up the cultist and then I'll go back and I'll tie that guy up once I finish tying up the cultist.
Okay, so pretty much as you finish, as you're like halfway, 3/4 through tying up this cultist, like this effect of the spell that Hosanna had cast on it ends, and you can feel him start to like wriggle, and he opens his mouth and starts casting a spell.
I'm gonna headbutt him.
Okay, give me a unarmed attack with advantage because he was like paralyzed and you were half tying him up.
Where's my button for unarmed attack?
Shouldn't it be a no armed attack? He's in his head.
You have to roll it with intelligence if you're using your head. So you don't hit him.
Inspiration, dude. Inspiration.
I don't have inspiration. I used it.
Dang it! I thought I gave.
And it would be too late. And he will get a spell off that requires only vocal components. Can you make a wisdom save, Sir Tristan?
It's unlikely, but wrong one.
You pass. So as he says, release. And with that, if you want, you can like, now that he's like spunked his load, you can easily like smash a gauntleted fist into his face. And this one.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you can restrain him. For the rest of you, you've reached Siege, who is unconscious on the floor.
I will cast Cure Wounds on him.
So, Siege, your eyes flutter open and you see a goblin and an elf looking down on you.
We won then. Spit out a tooth.
Yeah. Nice.
Let's go back to the others and because we don't know what's coming. So let's go back to the others and group up. I want to cast prestidigitation on these torches here, so I make this room dark.
Which one's this room here?
Yes.
Yeah, that can be arranged.
And then I want to go inside this like, and then close the door.
I think I'm right. Yeah,
So
there we go.
potential people come in there, the room is like dark for them.
I know you've all coped incredibly well without me, but are we going to discuss the elephant in the room? Pointing at the Triglavian that's writhing in its chains.
So once we've put these tied up guys onto the benches, I want to investigate the feasibility of some kind of coup de grace on the Triglav, which can't move. So we just need to kind of find the correct position to run it through, and then
Yeah, I mean, with your knowledge, you could quite easily run it through in such a way that it's dead in a single hit without any rolls.
that's my plan. And there is obviously space for me to get behind it, so it's
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if you try and go behind it, I mean, its chains are like slack on that side. It might try and bite at you. It's obvious.
Yeah,
So you would see that. Like, it's not like tied with a third chain here to stop it from moving backwards. It was straining against those chains. Like, if you went behind it, it would be quite obvious that it's a bit more free.
Yeah, I'll just run it through from the front. It's
Okay.
it's exposed anyway. So.
Yeah. Yeah. You do so, no problem. It's dead.
Okay.
I feel pretty good about that thing.
Rogue's going to do his rogue thing and investigate the bodies using my inspiration die from earlier.
Nice.
Fuck me. Clearly still woozy from being knocked over the head. Seems
Yeah.
fucking useless.
So you find like checking over the regular cultists, you find low quality scimitars, matching robes that bear some symbols that you've seen before, and nothing particularly like outrageous. When you search the guys at the front next to where the baby was, they have some scripture that seems to be written in Infernal, which when you read it makes reference to the inverted cathedral. It's written in Old Infernal in the same way like English versus Old English, that it's not immediately obvious. You know it would take you like some time to sit down and sort of read through it, especially the way your head hurts at the minute, to kind of decipher what's going on. But it's written in Infernal, and you definitely got a leg up from everyone else on getting the meaning out from behind this. There's also like a stamp on the back which looks like a cathedral, but obviously when you turn it around, it matches the direction of being upside down.
No coins or anything, and nothing in the room that would indicate there's actually some treasure here we can steal.
I mean, there's some scattered coppers and some silvers and the odd gold around this little sort of offering area, but maybe totaling probably like 1 gold, 8 silver, and 12 copper. It's pocket change. Pocket change.
We need to get out of here again. To get the baby safe, and we have a prisoner now we can question.
Yeah, we got the baby. Let's go.
And
Wait.
I point at the cultist, he can provide us a lot of information.
Does anyone want to ask any questions of the cultists that we got tied up before we go?
It'd be easier to do it here rather than drag him with us.
I mean, we can hand him over to the Imperial Guard when we're done.
Well, these guys aren't the only people in here, I assume. So
Yeah, so we need to find a good way
There were
out.
at least like 6 people in that room Siege and I were in earlier. We may have to face them going back, so we might want to disguise ourselves again.
Question to the DM, did we come across any windows at any point?
No.
but we're pretty confident we're above ground.
You wouldn't particularly know if you're
We
above
went
ground or
down
not.
into the sewers and then up into here. So
Give me a science check. What would that be? Give me an intelligence check.
oh god.
So
Bro!
the depth that you went down into the sewers was less than the climb back out into this complex. Not by much, and you know the city isn't exactly flat, so it's very difficult to tell if you're above ground, but it's quite feasible that you're not. But you wouldn't be that deep.
So the room that we came in through to get into here, which I assume was the room that Siege was bleeding out in, did that have any other doors out of it?
Yes.
Yeah.
We could go safely through the sewer, or we could attempt that way. What do you guys think?
Say, with a baby, I think it'd be try the safest route.
Yeah, if you can get to the sewer, then the rest of the way should be fairly safe.
Yeah.
The thing is about this guy. Should we question him here?
Yeah, I think we're going to ask the questions. We need to do it here.
What was What were they trying to do with the baby here? There's a marking on the ground and a bunch of cultists. Did you guys get any vibe of what was happening before we came in? Yes, that of the party before questioning the prisoner.
No, we came in and started a riot. That's yeah.
Oh,
But yeah, they're preparing for some ritual.
So Snow goes over to question the duders. What ritual were you doing with the baby?
He's like tied up and gagged at the minute. He just
Oh, heck.
glares at you.
Arzana, take the thing out.
Get ready to strike him if he tries something.
Okay.
And then I remove the gag.
It's like got blood in it, and he like spits like you know that like congealed blood that's like spits a big blob of it out of his mouth, and he like kind of grins at you like blood all in his teeth.
What were you doing with the baby? Hello?
The baby was an offering. Ha! You
offering to
fools!
who?
You fools! You don't know what
the
you are
baby's
in for.
beast. It's just a beast, mindless beast.
That's what you think. But with the offerings and the power that we are imbuing, Zoria Triglav will rise again.
Who the heck is that?
Your ultimate master. He will rule this land as he did once many years ago. And he is like laughing at you.
You gotta be out of your mind.
No, it is you that is out of your mind, you fools! You are just peasants in this world, whereas I will be rewarded in the court of the Triglavs when the time is right.
We'll see to that.
He laughs some more.
Now, your fanatics are dead on the floor.
They are offerings
many
as
of
well. We gladly
of you
die.
are
We give our
there?
lives to the cause. I would prostrate myself in the altar of the inverted cathedral to give power to Zoria once again.
So how many of you are here in Hamar?
Don't think I'm going to help you at all. There are more of us than you could possibly ever imagine. We have been building this for years, and soon, very soon, the pieces will be in position and we will have our new kingdom.
You will have nothing.
That's what you think, you stupid bitch.
Is that all? I've had worse.
And he laughs, and then he like looks you in the eye, and you can see he's like still tied up and so on, and he like kind of like holds his arms, and then he says some words, and you see like bits of like blood burst from all over him, and he's laughing as he's casting inflict wounds on himself, as like he like blood pours out of his mouth, and like he's literally just like laughing at you, like gurgling as the blood like pours from his mouth.
I will slash him with my scimitar.
Nice. Yeah, he doesn't seem particularly opposed to that, and seems to relish it as the laughs die off as the light goes from his eyes and blood pours out of him.
Lunatic. All right, let's go.
Yeah.
I like that pause. All right, let's go.
Are we
You-
finally going?
You still have a guy tied up here, by the way.
That was the mercenary, right?
Yeah, that's Sir Tristan tied up.
Should we let him go?
You can ask him about an easy exit.
Yeah. Hey, sir, do you know where the easiest exit is to get to without bad guys?
If you go, I mean, please take me as well, and I will show you. I have surrendered. I pose you no threat.
But still, let his arms be tied. Lead the way then.
He will get up and we will start walking this way. So if you're following him, then feel free to.
You mentioned earlier, says talking and walking, the pay is quite good here. Do you know if they store the pay on the grounds or is it elsewhere?
I get my pay cash in hand when it's given to me by usually one of the people that you just killed. I have no idea. I don't know their operations.
Worth a try.
And he opens this door, and there's another guard there, and he sort of looks up as it's going through, and this guy who's talking just sort of like opens his mouth quickly as the guy draws his mace, and he's like, "It's okay. I've surrendered. The order, all the members of the order here are dead. I suggest you surrender as well, son. It's not worth your life." And the guy sort of looks around. He's got his mace drawn, and he kind of looks. He's clearly younger than the guy that you've got sort of under arrest, as it were. And he like just kind of looks like he's resisting that urge to do something, and then he also drops his axe and he puts his hands up.
Siege will just move up and bind his hands in a similar fashion. We're not going to hurt you, lad. We're just preventing you from hurting us for a short while.
Oh, but I've accidentally drawn a wall in a slightly wrong position here. Let me see if I can move it. Can I move them? Yes. There we go.
Come on, Kicks.
So there's some stairs here, and they go up to a door, like a large door. In the center of it is a much smaller wooden door, and there's some light coming from it. The stairs go up, maybe like a story's worth, and there's some light shafts coming through the door.
Out we go.
So as you open the small door, it opens out onto a street. It's like a small nondescript street, and looking back at you, it's just like the side of a regular looking building. It doesn't detail what perhaps is held within, and I think that's as good a place as any to stop, leaving this establishment.
Reasonable.
So thank you everyone once again. Sorry the stream went down in the middle of it, but we got it back up and running again. Let's have a look and see if we have anyone to raid on Twitch. But yes, I've been Ithaca Hawk, joined by an absolute stellar crew. Chocolate Rain as Snow, Discreet Error as Sir Tristan, Ithaca Hawk as Dungeon Master, Starmiz as Harzana, Omer_AMR as Kix, the new hero for the team, and of course Geeky Decorum, aka the artist from the Nose Rathlon Domitras, as Siege. I hope you. Oh, of course the Anger Games are still going on. So let's raid that. So I hope you've enjoyed it, those of you who watched it, and thank you very much. And we'll see you in 2 weeks. And
Bye.
raid.